Yeah. This is my live stream. Okay. Hey, heavy metal music lover.
Hey, Tiki Toby. Oh, Tobe, there's plenty of interesting metal bands I've been into. That's one I just started getting into, and I'm already in love with their music.
Yes.
They're called Zeal and Ardor. Hold on, I'm gonna type their name in the chat so you know how to spell it.
Okay.
Zeal and Ardor, their style, they basically take soul or gospel music and turn it on its head and mix it with black metal. Of course, since it's black metal, you would expect the very anti-religious lyrics, but however, you wouldn't think that they're a black metal band because they have like a very gospely, soulful singing type of way.
I see. Of course. Trying to look for the remote. Where the fuck is the remote? You could hear me, right?
I can hear you. You're searching for the remote.
Yes. Like where the fuck is the remote for the TV? How did it just fucking magically disappear?
Don't worry. I've had the same problems as well. Oh, you're not alone on that one.
Right. Understand.
All right, I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play some of the songs of the interesting metal bands I've been into for our viewers.
Okay. That's not.
Here's one of Seal and Ardor songs.
Geo and Ardor.
Huh?
Just hold on a second. Horses. Yeah, I'm not sure if you actually heard me or not when I was walking in the hall.
I did. Hey, did you hear that? Did you hear that song I played?
Yeah, I did. But I mean, what did you heard?
Like I only heard like a sound like dragging or something like that. Like you're dragging your feet.
Uh,
Oh, and viewers, another interesting metal band I've been into, and some of you viewers may actually be familiar with this group, but if you're not, and I'll tell you. First, I gotta tell you about their style. Um, hey, Tobe, you heard of the style of hip hop known as crunk, right?
no.
You see, crunk is a style of southern hip hop that is mixed with EDM or anything else like that. Like there's plenty of heavy metal bands that have experimented with that, like I Set My Friends on Fire or Hollywood Undead. But the biggest one, in my opinion, is this one called Family Force Five, a very awesome Christian rap metal group that there are a lot of people that are familiar with them, but there are a lot of people that aren't familiar with them. But but their stuff is really interesting. Matter of fact, I'll play you one of their songs. This one is called "Country Gentleman" with a K instead of a C.
Yes. Yes.
pretty interesting, huh? Don't you think, Tobe?
Yeah. You hear me? Yes. Yeah.
And one more one I'm gonna show before or we get on to another conversation. Is this one I've really been interested in? Her name is Arenia. She mixes the typical autotune pop music that you hear on the radio with metal, and surprisingly, it works really well. Well, for some reason, I don't even know why.
Yes.
Uh huh.
Doris.
Yeah. Like, I didn't think that the two were gonna work very well, but apparently they do.
Right. And I'm just gonna tell you, Ben, I mean, after this live stream, I might later on delete this live stream to avoid a copyright strike.
Oh shoot! I didn't think about that. I am so sorry. I just wanted to show our viewers some really interesting bands.
Oh, I see. Like, there's only one viewer. I'm not sure if it's really just you.
I don't know either, to be honest. Like sometimes the internet is just so freaking confusing.
Of course it is. But the internet is, shit. Something that comes from the butthole out of communist China.
Yeah. But then you get like sites like BitChute.
Right. You mentioned BitChute.
Si, senor.
What about BitChute?
Like, how it's good. It's a free speech site. Sure, some of it is but a lot of it is
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff on BitChute that is, deemed as hate speech, and of course those hate speech videos on the BitChute platform. I mean, have been banned from every most European countries, of course.
yeah, because they don't have free speech there like they do in America.
Right. And also, those hate speech videos on the BitChute platform are also blocked from Canada, just as they are in most European countries.
Canada did bring us a lot of good stuff, like a lot of good TV shows and some really great celebrities. But other than that, I hate the fact that Canada is anti-free. It has no free speech.
Of course. Right. You know who the leader of Canada is.
Dirty Trudeau.
Of course. And I want to ask this question. You remember about Anomalocaris, right?
Yeah, the first predator on Earth.
Right, which lived during, the Cambrian epoch to the Ordovician epoch.
Yeah. If I had to guess what animal it was, it's probably a proto-crustacean.
Right, of course. And of course, in the Anomalocaris was, the Anomalocaris went extinct during the late Ordovician extinction, which you remember about the late Ordovician extinction, like the first mass extinction on planet Earth.
When the Earth froze up.
Right. It killed off, I don't really remember what percentage of life it killed off. I believe like 80% or 85% if I'm wrong. And that includes, both the trilobites and the Anomalocaris. I mean, you know what trilobites are, right?
Those little horseshoe crab looking things.
Right. That lived during, the Cambrian to the Ordovician epoch.
Yeah.
Right. And you know what another word for epoch is, of course.
Era or age.
Right. Right. Like the Anomalocaris, along with the trilobites and other of these, sea animals, they all freeze to death. Of course, they all froze, during the late Ordovician extinction.
Yes.
And of course, the Anomalocaris, like of course, that the animals that were not even around when Anomalocaris swim the oceans.
The dinosaurs.
Right. Anomalocaris lived way before the dinosaurs appeared.
Yes.
Yes, like very long, way long before, the dinosaurs appeared. And of course, you know what scientists say, that birds are the only living dinosaurs.
Maybe it's true for some birds. Like, I don't really know because I haven't listened to that subject for a long time.
Right, because I mean, nobody has ever saw a live dinosaur, because you get why.
The freaking KT meteor extinction.
Right. Right, which, I mean, wiped out all the dinosaurs along with the pterodactyls and marine reptiles.
Yes, but I wouldn't be surprised if there are actually many of them still alive roaming the Earth, like they somehow survived the KT extinction.
Right. The KT extinction is also, of course, the one that, and the KT extinction wiped out 76% of life on Earth, which basically included every, prehistoric plants, the dinosaurs, pterodactyls, and marine reptiles. So, of course, the dinosaurs, I'm speaking about these, behemoth dinosaurs, because, Velociraptors survived the KT extinction, and their descendants later became eagles, owls, hawks, falcons.
Yeah. And here's a little something interesting for you viewers. Like, look at the legs of like a chicken or something. They are literally reptiles.
Of course, birds are reptiles. If you look at their legs, if you look at their foot, they have scaly feet, like that of an alligator or a crocodile. Like their foot looks similar.
Yeah, so it shouldn't come as a surprise that at the evolution of birds and dinosaurs might be the only true evolution theory outside of like microevolution.
Yes, and of course, I mean, of course, Ben, you know that both birds and crocodilians. I mean, you do remember they're both archosaurs.
Yes.
Yes.
Speaking of dinosaurs, like viewers, if any of y'all love the Land Before Time franchise, raise your or put a raised hand emoji.
There's only one watching.
I see. But if any more come up, put some raised hand emojis because the Land Before Time movies are always gonna be great, no matter or how old you get, no matter what year it is. I'm like, dang, Universal, why don't you make a new Land Before Time movie that features Littlefoot and the gang as grown-ups? Because a lot of old stuff has come back this year, like Totally Spies, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. Heard in the news that the original Ben 10 was coming back, that the original Teen Titans was coming back, and get this, people, like X-Men and the animated series even came back on Disney Plus.
Yeah, and you saw what I've put on the chat, right?
Uh, YouTube chat or StreamYard chat.
StreamYard chat.
No, no, I don't. No, I don't. Uh,
Take
maybe
a look.
birds and crocodilians are the only two archosaurs living today.
Right. There.
Pterodactyls, birds, crocodilians, and non-avian dinosaurs are four archosaur species. Hold on. All right, Tobe. You can unmute now. Richie, turn the hotspot back on.
I'm leaving. I need my phone. Thank you.
I can't post the comments, so we're going to have to end the live stream early. Since someone doesn't want to turn the Wi-Fi back on, so we can continue it with speed, and I have to.
I have to have my phone then. I'm leaving. You not understand what I'm saying?
I do understand, and
God dang.
and whenever I'm on StreamYard, only refer to that person as heavy metal. If we're
And I just have to mute heavy metal music lover for safety. In case his stepdad says anything to dox him in the background of his call, of course.
I can't post a comment, and because my stepdad turned off the Wi-Fi, so we had to talk during this slow data thing because my phone's data is not high speed enough.
Yeah, we have to end this right now. I mean, I think the only person watching this is just you, Ben.
I don't think so, but maybe so. I don't know.
Right. So we're gonna end this stream right now. So anyone watching, sayonara.
Sayonara and stay metal.